Hey YouTube, it's Dynamic Dan here, and I want to just talk about a news thing that's happening this week on the 15th. This video is going up on the 14th, but on the 15th, Rooster Teeth is officially shutting down, and I just wanted to talk about it because I'm a big fan of Rooster Teeth, and I'm honestly sad that they're shutting down. Even though I haven't watched their content in years, it holds such a special place in my heart that it saddens me. Because I've watched Rooster Teeth since I was in middle school, high school age. I grew up with Red versus Blue. Let's Play, the Achievement Hunter guys, and it's just really sad that they're shutting down. Um, and I, to be honest, just like everybody else, I saw it coming. I haven't watched their content in years, and it makes sense. And I don't want to shit on Rooster Teeth or anything like that in this video, but just take an actual look at it and take some time to reminisce about Rooster Teeth. So I first got into Rooster Teeth by watching the Red versus Blue. I started watching it around Revelations, I think it was. It was when they brought in Monty Ohm to start doing the CG animation for it. And right around then is when I got into it. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And so I went back and rewatched the whole thing. I've also, uh, and then I kept watching it religiously for many years up until like the end where it was no longer the main cast. It was a little bit after season 10. Like I watched up to I think like season 13 or 14. And yeah, it was one of my favorite, like most beloved series on the internet, on anything. I have the whole like collection, the 10 season collection on DVD. Um and I'm probably going to go through and watch that again because it's just such an awesome thing. And you may never see it online again. You may only see it through streaming. It may be eventually like turned off, like not worth the server space because people don't watch it. So I'm really grateful to have the physical media for the seasons I really enjoy and care about. Now, other than that, it was Achievement Hunter that I adored. I think just about with any young person, they would want their dream job to be playing video games for a living. And when I saw them playing video games, I wanted to be part of their crew. I wanted to do it. I was in high school, and I would watch the videos. It was so good watching Minecraft. I watched. I was a early fan with Ray, Gavin, Michael as the lads, and then Jack, Jeff, and Ryan as the gents. And through the years, there has been turmoil and some controversy and some people doing bad things from Rooster Teeth, but it wasn't what I grew up with. From what I remember, those special times, those good times of watching Achievement Hunter and Rooster Teeth were pure and awesome. And then eventually Ruby came out, and I was a fan of that for the first few seasons. Now, not so much. But it is just sad to see Teeth close. I honestly believe that Rooster Teeth would still be open today if it did not sell out originally to full screen. That got bought by AT&T. That eventually got sold to Time Warner, and now Time Warner just going through cutting anything that's not producing decent money. I think Rooster Teeth's been struggling for a long time. I think that's very evident by its moves it made for the past couple of years, and it was on borrowed time. Rooster Teeth, I haven't watched any of the content for Rooster Teeth, but right here we just have the Rooster Teeth notice on March 6th, 2024 is when they announced that they were closing. That officially they're going to start winding down their activities. And on from March 20 from March 6th to May 15th. May 15th is officially the last day of Rooster Teeth, and I just wanted to go through and look at their stuff because if we go to channels, oh, you can see. Let's do fit to screen here. Fit to screen. If you look at the channels, they got so many. They got Achievement Hunter. I don't know what all good things no worry is. Best friend stay, no clue. Camp. I remember that. That was important. Death battle. That I don't know. I think that was from Screw Attack. Dog bark. No clue. Fuckface. No clue. Friends of RT. Funhouse. I remember Funhouse. I remember when they first started. Bruce Lewis. Not Lewis. Lewis. I don't remember. But Bruce and them. Inside Gaming with Bruce and them. Kind of funny with Greg Miller and all that. Red versus Blue. I don't know what Red Web is. Then Rooster Teeth and Ruby, and then Tales from Stinky Dragon. No clue what that is. I think that's the Dungeon Dragons. But all these things, all these amazing things that they made. Minecraft, 11 seasons, like 500 episodes. It's from 2022. They haven't made a Minecraft video really since 2022. Really? Oh, that's crazy to me. I remember watching 2012. Oh no, dude! Look at this. We got Ray right there in his old stuff. Oh, this is nostalgia for me. This is nostalgic. I remember first watching this because I loved watching the Achievement Hunter guys. I loved watching the videos that they would post. This was good. This was good. It went on for a decade. 10 years of Minecraft. 2014. Wow. 2014. 2015 is when I graduated high school. This is right around the time when I was starting to fall out of it. Right around the time of 2015, 2016 is when I started to fall out of it because I was growing up. I was their audience and I was starting to grow out of them. I started growing out of them around 2014, 2015. 2016, I don't think I was watching them. I don't think so. And that was about halfway that I got. It was beautiful. Let's just go to shows itself. Ruby, I remember watching Ruby. I remember being a fan of Monty Omen. When he passed away, I was so sad. I was so sad and devastated when he passed away. Volume 1. Oh my god. Volume 1. So small, so tiny. Volume 2. I remember this. I think I got up to we're not gonna watch it. We're not gonna watch it. And I think I got up to about volume 5. Yeah, I got up to about volume 5 is when I checked out. Volume 5 was I think was the last one I watched. Going on. Well, maybe volume 6 too. I don't know when I stopped, man. Volume 7? I fell out. I fell out of watching Ruby around here, I think. The story just was for the direction it was going wasn't for me. I didn't enjoy it as much as other shows, so I just kind of fell out. I'm not going to badmouth Ruby. Um but I think it's very clear and telling that obviously Rooster Teeth would not be shutting down if it was performing as well as Brothers wanted for their stuff to be going to keep paying salaries for all these people. Like they've done so many things that I honestly don't know about. Like what is it? Red Web? I have no clue. It's oddities and mysteries around. Okay, so it's like a spooky show. It's like a spooky show. Um, type thing here. That's kind of cool. I don't remember that. Don't remember seeing. I never watched it because it started out in like 2020. They also became a really big podcast network. They became a gigantic network of podcasts and did well. And that apparently has done well enough that they are looking for a buyer. They may have already sold it. This is not the latest news. I don't know much about it. I just want to reminisce on this. Um, Level Up, Death Battle podcast, Let's Build. There's a lot of stuff here that I just don't know. I didn't watch. Death Battle I know of. Same with that. Inside Gaming. Please Be Nice to Me. I have no clue what that is. There's so much stuff on here that I don't know about. A Simple Walk. In Simple Walk. That, I remember when that came out, the first season of that was honestly awesome. And I feel I don't know the metrics or anything like that. This is from 2012. 2012, dude. I remember when that came out. I remember watching it. And this is from last year. Last year, dude. I think it was a little too late because this came out at the tail end of last year. It looks like. Yeah, at the tail end. It was too late, but I think they should have done more stuff like this that was interesting. Um because in 2012 there was nothing quite like this, and it was fantastic. But I think it was a little too late, little too late. I feel like anything they've done over the past year uh, is too late. But they have so much shows, they have so much content on here that I'm just surprised. I'm honestly just surprised that there is so much content. Genlock, a horrible mistake. I think Genlock is possibly what really started putting the nail in the coffin um for Rooster Teeth, because from the stories I've heard, with so much of the stuff being all the animators being relegated to it, the amount of money poured into Genlock, and it was just a commercial failure. I watched the first season; it was okay. I wouldn't write home about it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I wouldn't say anything like that, but it was decent. But for what it did, I think it took too much of their time and too much. RT Shorts. When was the last time they did this? Back in live action movie trailer parody of that. It was last time they did it was 2 years ago. Why didn't they keep going with the shorts? The shorts, I feel like they could have kept doing more to that. Dar Bark, I have no clue what this is, and it's unfortunate. This looks a lot like just YouTube reaction content, or just a bunch of stuff, just a bunch of like normie YouTube stuff. I hate to say normie, but no, don't watch anything. We're not watching anything. Um, Funhouse, is Funhouse even still going? But we're on it. Exit on that. It's sad to me that Rooster Teeth is going. Rooster Teeth's leaving. Is going to be gone, and we're we know that we're getting the last season of Red versus Blue this fall. We're getting the last season of it. I went up to I went up to 13. Oh no, I went up to about 14 with this. So in 2021, I checked out. Oh, this is. Oh no, they've re-upload. They've redone everything here. So I went up to about season 14 with what they're doing with the cool stuff, with the things. But after that, honestly, should have been done at part 13. Should have been done at season 10. Season 10 was a perfect send off. It should have just been done there, but they wanted to keep going, wanted to keep milking it. Um, Season 17. So season 18 comes out this fall. I think it is season 18 or 19. I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it for old time's sake, and that'll be my goodbye to Red versus Blue for the rest of my life. I'll have the DVDs of the original series, but that's the final thing that we're ever gonna get from it. Um, but yeah, I think I think the story of Rooster Teeth is a cool one, where it's just a bunch of dudes who started out just making videos in their spare bedroom of one of their houses, being funny, having fun with each other, making funny videos that was able to actually make money off of it, and slowly turn into a company where people would love to work for them, make content, funny content, cool content, awesome content for many, many years, eventually wanting to go to that next step of making movies, because they sold to late they sold to full screen for that more financial backing, so that way they can go and do Laser Team, which unfortunately was not the success they were looking for. And then then they had sold their control of the company, and they wanted to do cool and fun things, but over time it just became less and less, and the community started slowly leaving, because the content, they were either growing up like I did. I grew out of Rooster Teeth, and that's a sad thing to say, but the content they make nowadays is not for me. Is not my content, and honestly, the content sphere is totally different than it was 10 years ago, let alone 2 decades, 23 years they were in business. It is completely different. The whole content atmosphere and how things are made, how things work, and what really drives views and money nowadays. And it's a struggle. Rooster Teeth is going to be known as just a company that flourished during early internet and slowly died, and it's going to become one of the myths of the internet. Myths or legends of the internet. of this really cool thing that used to happen. But it's definitely telling that these giant contact not contact content creators that grew up on that pretty much created the golden age of content online, like not just Rooster Teeth, but also what's it, College Humor, and a few others are starting to die, are going the way of the dodo, going extinct, because it's really no longer about these big just companies that are making content that you watch that have people in it. It's really becoming more personality based. I would argue it started about six, oh, probably close to 10 years ago. It started becoming more personality based with the rise of streamers, the rise of TikTok and Instagram influencers. It really started to become more personality based. Um, but yeah, it's a sad thing to see Rooster Teeth go. I'm I'm sad. I have mixed emotions. It's kind of late at night. I'm recording this, but Rooster Teeth was my inspiration for wanting to do content creation. I've been had my hand at content creation for since 2013. Honestly, they're one of the few people that inspired me to start content creation. And I'll be honest, I haven't had the success at it. I didn't stay committed with it when I was younger because of school, then college, and then work and jobs and stuff like that. But I'm finally at a place in my life where I'm taking it seriously, and I'm considering this channel really my VTuber channel to be my first real attempt, my first real go at being I don't want to say influencer, but content creator, someone who makes content for people to enjoy. That's really what I am. I don't want to influence people to buy stuff or things like that, but just creating content for people to enjoy and have fun with. And that's Rooster Teeth is it will forever be one of my inspirations that I will point to for doing YouTube, doing Twitch, um, and having fun content. And it's just sad. Definitely, if you guys are going to be missing or enjoy Rooster Teeth or stuff, look up the people who make the content that you like and follow them. Follow what they do, and yeah, look up the people who you content you like. Don't follow people who you don't like their content just because you're like, oh, I wish the best. I want them to have fun. No, as an audience, as a fan, you should only support what you like, not just because it's a nice thing to do for everybody, but the people whose content you like, they deserve their success. If you don't like their content, don't pay them for your time by watching their content. Only watch people that you enjoy because you only get a limited amount of time on this planet. And Rooster Teeth, um, some people would say that the time I spent with you was a waste of time, but I see it as a time well spent. It formed my humor. It formed my outlook on life a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you, Rooster Teeth. All of you. I'm personally following people that made the content that I loved on Rooster Teeth. Um, so yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll be coming back at you with another another news story or another thing I want to talk about on Thursday. Love you guys. Have a great day.